Again, it's easy to block, Captain. We are here. Excuse me for the, you know, for the bullshit. We having technical difficulties while having technical difficulties. But man, just bear with me, man, because the situation is going on. I mean, I had everybody call up here. That was all my fault. I messed up and all of that. We about to maybe how about we call them, babe? Mm-hmm. Let's get straight to it. Let's just call them. Damn, I don't know what's the phone number now.
Oh, looking. What did it start with?
Yeah, listen, bro. I'm ready. You hear me? All right. We got Yana calling up again. Like I said, that's what's on me. You know what I mean? We learning, man. The only thing that we can do is learn, man. Learn is a part of life. And me and wifey back here just having. If y'all see her face right now, cause she be like, I feel so much pressure. It's so much pressure. And all of that, cause I'll be like, babe, you gotta get right, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know she doing her little thing over here. But I just talked to Yana. Yana said he's gonna be on call in 8 seconds. So give that man a minute, you hear me?
Somebody in the YouTube comments saying shout out. Salute, Free Tank, Hunger Games, Dark Side.
Free Tank, man. That's my guy.
Free Tank.
Free Tank. I think he home though, right?
It might be like house arrest or something like, or whatever they do when you transitioning.
But if you do slide by Tank, give him my best regards. And all of that. Right here
let's play your battle till your honor comes on.
Okay, we're gonna give y'all a little bit of the second round, easy versus Swag Tanner. Okay, see, look, Yana already came on.
He's there.
He's on.
All right.
Hey, Yana.
Yo, it's still not working.
Oh, it gotta be working. We just tested it.
Yeah, we tested the mic on streaming.
Yo, boy. Yeah. Okay. I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Can he hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Welcome, man. Welcome to GuttaCity Radio. I appreciate you first and foremost for calling up. You mean I hit you? You said that's no problem. You a stand-up nigga. I appreciate that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. My man. And is this a stream on YouTube?
This is streaming on YouTube at the Hurricane Dew channel.
Can somebody send me that? Can you send me that link, bro, so I can send this?
Babe, can you send it to me? I'll send it to him.
I'm gonna try to get that link.
I know. Listen, because we had mic problems because I just worked this other little thing, to try to spice up this whole thing. But, I'm not always familiar with it. So I should have maybe tried it before I tried to be on live. You know what I mean?
It's all good. Sometimes you gotta walk before you can run.
Right.
I mean, whatever.
Right. Okay, I got the screen for you now. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you right now. You got an option to get on camera, or you want to talk on the phone?
Good question. Shit, I don't know. I can get on the laptop, I guess.
No, you
I mean, if you don't want to listen, you ain't because I like the phone thing, but she just was saying if you want to get on, if you want to,
you can, but feel free to just talk on the phone. That's cool.
Whatever's more engaging for the fans, you know what I mean?
Okay, all right. Man.
I was just telling her that I watched your.
So it's up to you, bro.
I mean, that's all right. So if you want to pass me the link, and then I'll give it to him. I also had Kid Chaos calling up too because I wanted to talk to you and him.
And it's more than cool.
Yeah,
we can do it on the phone. Yeah, we can do it on the phone. Right.
Hey, yo, bro, you want to call up?
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you. So, all right. Anyway, Your Honor, listen. So basically, I created this GuttaCity shit. I know y'all know my slogan. I mean, it's a little lesson in every bar. So we were supposed to come up with like a podcast surrounding that. But while I'm in the mix of working on that, I wanted to, get everybody's background because it's like. If anybody that's familiar with me and the way how I rap and like my style, I like to tell a story. I like to try to bake people in so they can get the gist of where I came from and why I rap. How I rap, and so I try to bring out some of the things that I want the crowd and I want the fans to know about me. And a lot of bloggers, want to, know about your battles and, what happened with this or what beef you got with this battle rap. So this particular platform that I'm going with, when I have a battle rapper on or somebody like that, I want to take you back. I want to know things of how you got into battle rap. What made you get into battle rap? Who inspired you? Or did you just wake up one morning and you was like, yo, I smoke these motherfuckers? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody has their own story.
Absolutely.
Right. So, if you want to, start about where you from, we got Kid Chaos on too. I'm about to bring him in as well. Hey, Kid Chaos.
What's up, fellas?
You won. I got you. Your Honor on. I got Kid Chaos on. I was just telling Your Honor, I want to do something I want to change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I know you fire. I know Your Honor fire. I don't want to be like being that I'm in the battle rapping aspect, just like y'all. I don't want to be like the regular people who blogs or say who win. Like I was just telling Your Honor, like I got a whole storyline, you know what I mean? Like the type of shit I rap about, me personally, I rap about a story. I try to bring people in the story. So I want to know different things of like how you got into this, what inspired you to get into this, like what made you who did you watch, who told you, did you get booked, did you have a crazy like incident, or was you just on YouTube one day and you seen one of these niggas rapping and you was like, yo, I could, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to know that type of shit.
Who's that directed at?
That's directed at both of y'all. But I'm just telling y'all the making of what I want to do. So Your Honor, we could go Your Honor and then we could go Kick Chaos. So if you just want to like,
that's cool.
You're all right. So just for my fans, I know it's on the flyers where y'all from. I know it's on the flyers, what y'all do. I know y'all got URL battles, y'all got @ battles out there. But just for my fans, if I'm not asking too much to like, tell the people. Hello?
Yeah, easy. I'm here, bro. Can you hear me all good?
Yeah, I can hear you. So, all right, just for the fans, like, where you from?
I'm from DC, man. 202. They already know, man. They already know. Southeast DC, born and raised. Everybody already know.
Is that like a Pacific? But I'm just saying though, because is that like a Pacific place though? Like, do you rep a Pacific place? Because I know you got your own slogan too.
Oh, okay. No, I rep DC. When you specify it anymore, that's not really for the community of people who ain't from here. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for that. Like, if I'm in DC and I'm at the Go-Go's, then we know what we repping. But if you're talking about for the masses of people all over the rest of the places, there's no need to. Yo, I'm from, you know what I mean? Who cares?
Right.
I'm from DC. You rep the brand. You rep the brand of the city once you go that far. But before then, you know what I mean? Of course, you got your specific section in the city. But once you know, when you get to this level or higher, it's about just putting on for the city. Then that none of that's relevant for real.
Hey, Kick Chaos.
Yeah.
I just,
y'all
just
can hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Same. I mean, I'm asking y'all the same questions. I'm just going from Your Honor, and I'm going to you. Like, tell us, where you from.
Okay.
Is it like a certain?
I didn't want to interrupt.
Right. Is it like a certain?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Is it like a certain street you rep in your town? Like, all right, like you're from DC. You're from. Are you KK? Are you from North Carolina or are you from South Carolina?
God damn. All right, I guess we gotta start screaming that shit more. Yeah, we from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
But I was originally born in Georgia.
Okay.
I was originally born in Savannah, Georgia. And I live there. Like I'm like half and half. You know what I mean? Like I just got my like battle rap start and like caught my first charge and all that shit like that in South Carolina. So it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like I kind of came up in South Carolina, but like half my upbringing was in Georgia too.
Okay. But when you in battle rap mode, you rep what?
I mean, it's like we put on for South Carolina because that's where I'm at. But I don't want to say I don't put on for Georgia. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I got family and a whole bunch of people out there. It's like I can't say I don't put on for Georgia, but it's like
what's going on, True
battle rap, which I call about South Carolina, but like it's for everybody. It's for South Carolina and Georgia.
I mean, I say that, I guess, to say this because, like, how, all right, because let's just say you do win the tournament, or let's not say you just win the tournament, let's just say you get, you get more exposure than what you is. Like, certain cities is going to want to rep you. They be like, no, he's from here. Or you're going to be like, no, he's from there. Or he was born here. Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As I said, it's kind of like the John thing. He's from New York, but he lives in Atlanta.
Right.
So he kind of says both. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's like it really is like kind of however they, you know what I'm saying? Like South Carolina is where I live. Georgia is home too, though. So it's like it's really kind of, you know what I mean, however they decide to put it on. Like, but we going with South Carolina right now just because we have been overlooked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have been overlooked for so long. We haven't had anything as far as South Carolina specifically. You know what I mean? So it's like we're kind of trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a culture here for ourselves with Lil Baby, starting them doing anything in North Carolina. We trying to start building up our thing down here in South Carolina. Right.
Hey, Trufo said he wanted to talk to y'all too. I got you. All right, so hey, Your Honor, this is a good question for everybody. I don't know. As far as your names, Your Honor, how did you get Your Honor? How did you get Kick Chaos?
Y'all came from, we was younger. Me and my brothers had a little group and shit. We had a little rap group, lasted about 2 days, 3 days, whatever. We was small, like 10, 11.
Right.
And those was our names. It was Your Honor, Your Majesty, and Your Highness was the name. So it was just some little niggas doing some little fly shit, at the time, you know what I mean? And it was something that I never forgot. I always stuck with it because I always liked the ring to it. I always felt like the most important person in the room type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to try to I remember first coming in, I used to try to make it make sense in real life. Like I tried to have quotes for it and make it make sense. And then now it's like to a point, my nigga, that shit sounds sweet. I just like the relevancy of it. I like how it sounds, and I just kept it. I always kept it. I never went away from it.
Okay. Hey, Kid Chaos, who's on you?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, yo, Bill, I'm gonna talk to you, bro.
Say what, bro?
Oh no, I was talking to the comments too. We got comments coming in, so if y'all on YouTube, y'all can see it. But if they got questions towards y'all, I'm gonna just shoot it, or she's gonna shoot it. But we going, we continue to talk though.
Okay, honey. So yeah, just coming up. My first name was just some generic shit. It was Lil C. You know what I'm saying? My name is Chris.
Okay.
Lil C. It was some shit. I was like 10 or 11, some shit like that. And then that's kind of like how people used to refer to me. And then when I got about 13, 14, I really started kind of getting a little more active. Like a lot of the older dudes just was like, bro, every time you come around, it's like chaos. Because I was a big fighter when I was growing up. I just fought all the time.
Right.
I kind of took that shit and ran with it, just put the kid on it. And it's kind of ironic what Your Honor said. He was saying how he tried to make sense out of it and then just said, fuck it. Because I've actually done that with the kid thing. Like, because when I was in prison, I said I was gonna drop the kid.
Okay.
And then as I thought about it, kind of thought about who I was and whatever the case like that, I was like, I'm gonna keep it because, and the way that I say that I want to keep it is because a child is someone who's always trying to grow and evolve.
Right.
I just always have this mindset of that people that I feel like everybody's detriment or usually everybody's downfall is when they're no longer trying to better themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like with most cases or with anything, like people usually getting stuck in their ways or not being able to see certain shit from a different point of view or whatever. It's usually what, you know what I'm saying, adds to the downfall. So personally, like I wanted to always be somebody who's evolving and growing and stuff like that. So I'm always keep the kid on for that because I never want to get into a mindset where it's like I'm good. Like I don't need to grow no more. I'll just learn.
Okay, so all right, so so basically both of y'all saying that that's from like your like when y'all was young?
Yeah, it was a rapper. It was me and my brothers, my biological brothers. Just some shit we came up with one day as little ass kids and rapping and recording it on the flip phone and we making music, doing go-go and shit. So it was something we came up with, but I never dropped it. I knew if ever I get to a point of rap, I'm gonna go with that because my name in the streets is Pork Chop.
Okay.
In the streets, you call me Chop.
I was just about to ask you that. I was about to ask, is your street name your rap name?
Nah, not at all. No, I kind of wanted to get as far away from that as possible.
Okay.
But yeah, on the streets I named Chop. They call me Chop, and so I was like, I'm not really coming in with that. So it was something I think about for a long time, actually. And I was like, man, I'm going in with Yon. I already prepared for the flips. I was prepared for all the bullshit. It didn't matter to me because my character fit perfect for it, too.
Right.
I'm the type to own whatever the fuck you're saying. So it was just perfect. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and go with this. I like the boss status of it. It's like a little boss status, like Yon. Some respect on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can call Judge Mathis, like, if you wanted to, but everybody says Yon because they want to win and they scared and they respect. Like it's one of those things hard to explain, but I truly enjoy the ring to it. I'm happy I went with it because it could have went way left. It could have went left.
Yeah, I think everybody names. I think like everybody names in battle rap now. Like all the newer people. Like if one of our one of our battles drop, it always be like, yo, these motherfuckers come up with the craziest names. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, because when I came up with Easy the Block Captain, they just was like, yo, that shit is long as shit. But everybody always called me, you know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, why your shit so long? But, Easy has always been me, though. You know what I mean? I've been called that since I was young. It was just the Block Captain part I put like on it, though.
So what made you put the Block Captain part on it?
Because I'm a trapper.
Oh, of the block.
You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like it fit. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I did, I was doing things and it just fit. But you know what I mean? All that. But all right, let's get to the next question. Back to Yana. What inspired you to get into this, like this battle rap? Was you doing music before? Did you know what I mean? Like was you already doing your thing? Was you podcasting? Was you rapping? And then you just decided this, or what?
Yeah, I've been rapping since, like 11, 12, far as I can remember. And if you rapping growing up in any caliber, you're going to end up battling. You know what I mean? Of course, it wasn't in the format it is now, but most of you see spin the shit turned to a damn battle. The most rhymes win at that point sometimes. So so as far as the competition of someone standing right there while you're rapping to them and vice versa, that just kind of comes naturally if you grew up rapping. A lot of you just started rapping, so of course they wouldn't have a story like that. But for all those who's been rapping, you was actually the rapper when it wasn't cool, when it was, you know what I mean, when it wasn't rapping. You was in the lunchroom, we was in the cafeterias rapping, we was in the we was skipping class, rapping in the hallway, beating on the block. Like for the rappers who don't know, and in my city it's a musical genre called go-go. So if you was into any type of music, more than likely you had your hands in go-go. I was in the go-go too, but I was always rapping too. So it just came natural. Once it became, so as I became an adult, it's like my mom's like, what you gonna do? It's time to get your life together. So it was one of the things where I put my all into rap, or my all into a career. And, you know, I ended up doing both. Got a good job and just stuck with it, and it paid out. Once it came to my city, it became accessible. I went ahead and took that leap. Like I've been watching battle rap since its inception.
Right.
And it was one of the things I was like, dang, I would love to do that shit. But at that time, it was, you know, it was smack. Now, once all this other shit started popping up, then the shit popped up in DC, I was like, oh, I gotta try this out. Like, I have to, before I throw my rap and talent career away and focus on job and just living a regular good life.
Right.
I gotta try this. Once it came here, it was like, I gotta try this. Tried it. Shit went crazy. I ain't looked back.
Hey, Kid Chaos is on you.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know why I keep expecting you to like segue yourself. My bad. But so basically what it was is I grew up in Savannah, Georgia. There was a super popular rapper from the city named Camouflage. Rest in peace. And like he was like real influential in the sense of just like I saw how everybody admired him, so I kind of wanted to have that same admiration. Fast forward. I started rapping to his instrumentals and shit. Me and my sister would download off of like LimeWire and Napster and shit. We'd like download the instrumental and just like write to him and shit like that. And I was under the impression, because of the way, I don't know, I've always been a real analytical child or whatever the case may be. And I always was under the impression that when people rap, they were actually talking to somebody because of the way they worded things.
Right.
Like everything in a rap was always like, nigga, you don't want this, or this guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always seemed as if they were actually talking to someone.
Okay.
So all of my initial first raps ended up being battle type stuff because I was under that impression that you had to be talking about somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought that if you rap, you had to be directing there at somebody. So like all of my first raps was all directed, like just I would just pick somebody in my mind I didn't like and just write about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then as time went on, moving that was in Georgia, and then I moved to South Carolina. And I always say that we don't have an identity here. The only city here that has an identity is Charleston. They have their own everything. But as far as South Carolina as a whole, we're like a huge melting pot. So we don't have our own identity. Man, I say that to say we would watch Smack, you know what I'm saying, the DVDs and shit like that. And we just thought that's how lyricists operated because we didn't know anything else. So when we would look at Smack DVDs and shit, like, oh, just walk around with bars and shit. Like this is what they say in their interviews, and they just have bars, and all right, so this is what we do.
Right. So
I came up kind of like that. It was like we would just be out, I don't know, skating rink. We'll be out at the movies. We'll be out at one of the house parties, definitely house parties, the biggest one. And a motherfucker be like, he rap. You be like, shit, I rap. And then y'all just start battling. You know what I'm saying? Like you had, however many bars on the head. You really had best verses and most verses.
Right.
So if you had 5, 6, you know what I'm saying, 52s on your head, you was usually in the good. And you was just, you know what I'm saying, I might use them same verses for the next 2-3 months. But you still got, you know what I'm saying, verses like you could just go with any rapper. And that's kind of really how everything started. And then, I came home from prison and I saw that there was a league here kind of doing anything. And I started rocking with them and just went from there.
So, all right, so let me ask you, I don't know when you went to prison or whatever. I don't know the story behind that, but when you was in prison, did you have any thoughts that you was coming home like to this?
I didn't know what the culture had evolved to. Like when I was in prison, this is exactly what happened. And Truth Watson, like he's heavily involved with this part of the story.
Right. Because
when I went to prison, like I think the last thing I remember before I went to prison, if I'm not mistaken, was Solomon versus Matt.
Okay.
So Solomon versus, I think it was the last thing I seen. So that was the pinnacle in my mind of battle rap.
Okay.
That's what I thought battle rap was.
Okay.
So when I did 4 years, so during the years, I'm battling behind the wall, you know what I'm saying, like that. But it's all kind of the same thing. It's all like y'all standing next to each, you know what I'm saying, like y'all not touching. Y'all like across from like a little table in the middle, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still what that was. So I come home and the first Battle Truth show. Well, I read in XXL about Lux and Calico.
Okay.
They had an article in it, XXL, and I had got the magazine. So I did read about that, and I was like, damn, they on stage now? Like, I was like, man, this is different, you know what I'm saying? But it still didn't, because I couldn't see a video. Because now motherfuckers get phones like it ain't shit.
Yeah,
when I was back there, motherfuckers was like, it was real difficult to get a motherfucking phone. Like, that shit was not no, I don't know, like, this shit seemed like now, like, motherfuckers just, I don't know, shit. Order them bitches out commissaries.
Yo, that's a fact, though.
Like, bro, I swear to God, bro.
I know, bro. I believe you. I know.
What the fuck? That's crazy, dog. Like, we was paying like $700-800 to try to get one back
for
there.
Real.
Like, now
for real.
Don't give a fuck. But either way, so I couldn't like visually see how things had progressed. I just kind of had a picture in my mind of seeing Lux on stage. That was really what I saw. They talked about Lux and Calico and Mook and Solomon. That was the two things they covered in the article.
Okay.
So either I come home, the first battle I actually watched, Truth pick me up, he kicking or whatever. We just talking because I was always known in my area to battle. You know, I was the guy who battled. Like, everybody knew me like that. So when I came home, I guess Truth in his mind was like, that's the first thing you probably gonna want to see. So he showed me K-Shine versus DNA.
Ooh,
after that, I was like, this shit has fucking evolved.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It tripped me out how fucking intricate the bars were, like the showmanship and all that shit. And it just it inspired the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? It was like motivated, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it good. When I was back there, I really thought I was like ahead of the curve.
Okay.
Because I had started writing in a way that I thought nobody was writing.
Right. Right.
I was like putting words and things together, not exactly scheming, but kind of like having these multiple references to create a double entendre, all this other things. Like I thought I had invented that.
Okay.
And then I came home and watched that battle. I was like, bro, like what? So it kind of like frustrated me and motivated me. Like, okay, I gotta I'm really on par. I'm not ahead of anybody. I was like, so I need to start. You know what I'm saying? Get into it, and from there, that's when you know what I'm saying. That's how I got reintroduced to it. You know what I'm saying? Was K-Shine and DNA. Right.
Okay. So then this actually kind of bounces off that. We'll go back to Your Honor. What do you classify yourself as? Like, what style are you?
Oh man, I think I don't really. I don't fit no specific mold. Just all around authenticity and originality. I think a lot of fans say comedy is my strong suit, and I've embraced it. But I try my hardest to have a pen and really come up with creative bars. But if that's what they, don't fight. I guess I learned don't fight the fans on whatever if they title Goods the smooth nigga. You gotta now just be the smooth. Like don't fight them on that and try to show them opposite. Like just give them what they want.
Right.
We got Dutch KIB on the line. Dutch was good.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's going on?
Bang,
Dutch, what's
bang,
good, brother?
Bang.
Ain't shit, man. Who on the line now?
We got Kid Chaos and Your Honor on the line. The question was, I was asking the question of what do they classify their self as far as in like style wise. You mean not the fans kind of Honor. I know you said like the fans put you in that, but like what do you classify yourself as?
I'm about to go all around there. Since you put it like that, I'm gonna go with all around.
Okay.
I honestly gotta say, just all around.
How about you?
I got a question. After y'all answer that.
What was the question said again? Is it on me? And if it's on me, what was the question?
Yeah, it's on you, Kid Chaos. What style do you classify you as?
Yeah, that was it.
Right.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know why the question had escaped me for a second. I guess to be honest, it's not trying to like piggyback off what he said, but it's like honestly, like I feel like I'm an all around battler. I feel like because I have such what other people perceive as such a strong suit with my writing,
right?
They classify me as a writer, and the reason I sometimes shy away from that is because of the negative stigma that comes from being a writer. That I feel like they automatically attribute to me with no evidence to actually back up that I am like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, because the stigma with writers is you take too long to get to the punch, you're boring, and it's like I'm none of those things.
Right.
You know what I mean? But because you look at me as a writer, that's kind of what you automatically would think. It's like, bro, like like I perform, you know what I'm saying? I got aggression, I got, you know what I'm saying, crowd participation and character and all that shit.
You as a writer though, bro, you like you said, you don't suffer from the stigma of being a writer, but that doesn't take away the fact that you are a writer, bro. Like you're a lyricist, you're a writer, you're a reciter, 100%.
It's definitely not saying I'm not. That's what I'm saying, like as far as like embracing that image in the sense of putting myself out there as that. Because I know automatically like I said, again, when people automatically, they have their preconceived notions about writers. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to, like you just said, I don't want to play into that and put myself out there as that. So if I have a chance to, while I'm still new in a lot of people's minds, to paint my own narrative, let me paint the narrative that I'm just all around dope. You know what I'm saying? Right. And not just put myself out there as a writer, because then y'all just want to just run with it. Let me, while I'm still new, let me paint the narrative. You're kind of lucky. You're kind of lucky because you don't fall into the typical writer trope of being boring, being too overly complex and complicated. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how to put that together. That's not luck, that's practice. That's not luck. That's actually that part. That's practice. That ain't luck. You know what I'm saying? That's because if you look back, I was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep it gift, I was like that. I was one of those just writers. You know what I'm saying? But I do come from that cloth, so I still gave a different feel than most writers. But it still was just, I'm a writer. But as time went on, I understood, like, because, like, I grew up, like, bro, I popped all through high school. Like, I popped out this shit, like, all through high school. Like, I've been in, like an entertainer and performer. And it's like, why not just, you know what I'm saying, bring this shit to the goddamn battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, just start being more of a performer. And you know what I'm saying? That's where all that came from. And that's how I feel like I'm going to try to battle that stigma. You know, now whether I'm successful or not, time will tell, but that's the attempt.
Absolutely. I have a question for all three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Including Easy, just Dutch speaking right here.
All right.
Does it frustrate you at times when people put you in a box? You understand? Like you see yourself as all around or whatever you see yourself as a battle rapper. You understand? And then you execute and you do your thing, and then all of a sudden people are like, that's not true. We see you as this. You understand? Does it frustrate you at times when that perception is put upon y'all, I should say?
Well, all right, hold on. I'll be the first one to answer. I literally had like fans after the battle come up to me and be like, they don't want to see me punch. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to see me punch. They came to see me talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I know like the style I'm classified in. Like, I don't consider myself a pen or like a puncher. I know what I'm representing and what I'm trying to bring out. You dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring the street kind of feel back to it, because it's a lot of people that can't relate to me, but it's also that other half who can. And you dig what I'm saying? And me being in battle rap so long, I understand that I can't please everybody. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so, like, yeah, everybody's not gonna like my style. I understand that, 100%. But for the ones who do appreciate the shit, like for the ones who actually been in jail, for the ones who actually having problems with their baby moms, and the ones who actually can feel the shit that I'm saying, I'm just writing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that it takes the stigma off of me that I can't punch, because I turn them into a punch. I just don't tell a story, though. Like, I make the story hit.
Right.
So, you know, that's me.
Okay. All right, KKS. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Like, people putting you in a box, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because even with your honor, you know, people view you as an entertainer, you know what I'm saying, and a comedian and such. But if you look at your past battles, you know, you do more than that. And Chaos, like, they view you as a writer. But if you look at your past battles, you have incorporated humor, incorporated performance, you know what I'm saying? So when people look at just one battle or a sample size and put you in a box, does it frustrate you, or you just kind of like chalk it up to it comes with the territory in a sense.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. It's nothing personal there. I get it. The problem is I make sure I don't do too much to prove them wrong. In that Castro battle, that second round, I tried my best to scheme my ass off.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna scheme this shit. I tried. And it's like, nigga, we don't want to, like, we're not expecting it to come out your mouth. So when it do, you still not even gonna get the reaction you want, even if it's fire.
Right.
Let Rum would have had that shit. That shit would have been fire because we looking for, the minute Rum say television, we're looking for the coordinates to match already. We're looking for it to tie in, and we're already prepped for this amazing tie-in, and it's gonna end up being Verizon box, and then
shit like that.
But if I say TV, we're looking for me to say, and I walk in and turn it off. We're looking for me to just funny shit. You know, so it's the perspective the fans looking for. These are real facts. I can't prove none of this. It's just super theory. It's my theory, but it's also a lot of facts. Right. I can't prove it though. But with that being said, the object is just give them what they want because they're the ones paying. They're the ones paying us. Technically, that money is paying us. They're the ones giving us you know what I'm saying? They're the ones. They the reason we got these bitches and what we doing. Like, so give them what they want. So I'm not gonna try to knock them down. Give them what they want. I hope I answered your question before.
You made a lot of good points.
Yeah, you did.
When they're saying that, I say like I'm kind of in the middle with it. Like, and sometimes it bothers me, especially if it's to the detriment of my brand. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to brand myself that way. So sometimes it'll be like, not saying can y'all ignore my pen? You know what I'm saying? Because I put effort into it, clearly. But it's like, can y'all I don't know, like just pay attention to everything because I'm purposely doing
shit like that. Shit like that.
You know what I mean? But on the other hand, I feel like you can't really blame them. It's like people fail to realize battle rap is still fairly new, especially in the way that it's progressed to where it is now. It is fairly new. We don't really have too much as far as like previous examples to really judge how things are going to go. So it's like they've only seen writers this way because really the first wave of writers were the pioneers.
Right.
We're literally right after the pioneers. You know what I'm saying? This is not decades later. You know what I'm saying? We're right after the pioneers. So it's like they're still learning and figuring things out. So it's like if I'm the one who maybe is, and I'm not putting that on my back, I'm just saying maybe if I'm going to be one of the ones who push that envelope and show, okay, it's not just like this. So then in decades later, the stigma is no longer there. Cool, I'm with it because I understand this is just how it is with something new. If all of your favorite or the all-time best rappers for the most part were like looked at as not being able to succeed when they first came out. 50 Cent, he was too gangster. Eminem, he was white. Kanye West, he was talking about God. Drake, he was singing. It's like people, like they look at it at first and if it's new, you know what I'm saying? Or if it people fear what they don't understand. So it's like I'm in the middle, like I understand, like I don't like it, but at the same time I understand this is new. So it's like people are kind of like still trying to figure out how they do shit.
Right.
That's my long-winded response.
Right. Yeah. So let's I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump back and forth to some more questions, but let's talk about what we need to talk about for real. This Ultimate Madness, this tournament.
Yes, sir.
It's 16 of us, man.
Too, by the way, kid, do your thing, kid. Easy, do your fucking thing. Let's get it.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
And
and as much as I would love for everybody to win, everybody ain't going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I guess let's talk about how do y'all feel about your ops? One, if y'all feel like it's a good op, if y'all feel like y'all could be in trouble. What do you have to do to win this? Now we know who the judges is.
I want to hear your auto response.
Oh, this easy money, man. I'm not trying to build this platform. I'm not trying to build this platform talking shit and gloat. And you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it humble, and you know what I mean. But I can't do nothing but lie. This is easy. This will be easy right here. Shout out to Squeako. I fuck with Squeako. I'm a fan of Squeako, but. Yeah, so when you're a fan of somebody, while you watching their shit, the downfall is while you watching their shit, all you doing is picking it apart and thinking of you know what I'm saying, how it works and why it works. That's all you do when you are a fan. It's actually worse to go, you know what I'm saying, to go up against a nigga you really like, because then you done seen him, so you done already, you know what I'm saying, all you doing is, he could do this better, he could do, all right. Now it's too, man, piece of cake, boy. I'm man, piece of cake, I swear.
So hold on, time out. So you don't think that you have nothing to be like? You don't think Squeako has anything to bring to make you like scared just a little bit?
Anything he got to see? I ain't never thought of that. No, he gonna be clean, he gonna be squeaky, but he ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be enough. He's nice. I like Squeako once again, but it ain't gonna be enough, bro.
Shit like that.
Nobody
shit like that.
Really
shit like that.
Nobody would really be enough, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But
he said nobody.
He just happened to run into me at a bad time.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Hey, yo, Kid Chaos is on you, bro.
Yeah. Again, I try not to ramble. But sometimes it's like I feel I have to say a few things to get my point across. Either way, with Luke Castro, I think he's talented. But lately, I've been getting the feeling that me being such a landslide, I guess, and him being like an underdog as far as the polls are concerned, it's starting to work kind of like against me. The only reason is I feel is because I'm arrogant.
Right.
If I wasn't as arrogant as I was, and I was the clear folk, people wouldn't really be so anxious to want to root for me. But it seems as if like it was cool at first, and I would seem like the times are changing. Like, you know what? I kind of want Luke Castro to win because I want somebody to humble him. You know what I mean? And so it's like I feel like Luke Castro is dope, but I feel like people are like, in my mind, I don't know, like, and I'm very honest about my opponents. Like when I battled with Jay Kruger, I said it was going to be fire. Like I said, I was like, bro, like if he come as crazy as he can, man, shit. With the shit I got prepared, I can't like die, but it needs to be a classic. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that, because like he gonna come to fight. Same thing I said about Rubando. With Luke Castro, it's just like I think he's dope, but it's like I feel like I don't know, man. Like as far as what I've seen,
nah, keep it gutter. You feel like he ain't.
Listen, keep it gutter. It's GuttaCity Radio. Yeah, we gotta keep it real here.
I'm trying to work on the area. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that. Pause. I feel like it turns people off. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that hearing that it kind of makes people screw their face up me a little bit. Like I'm a confident person. I feel like I'm not arrogant in a way that it should piss anybody off. But I feel like I'm extremely confident and sure of myself and what my capabilities are.
Right.
But
sometimes
that rubs people
off. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, that rubs people the wrong way. So it's like I'm trying to like curb that, but it's like I feel like Lou's it's gonna look a lot closer due to pity. It's not gonna actually be a close battle. Him and his max and me and my max, that's not a competition. Like if you look at the evidence presented, bro, like I'm different. He's whatever
shit. Here we go.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's just like copy paste battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't look
shit
at
like that.
He's different. You know what I'm saying? Like I can only get this from Castro. You don't watch a Castro battle and think the feeling I get from watching him, I can only get it from watching him. You don't get that because it's just like a template. He just follows a battle rap template. But it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that compares to what I do. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm so arrogant, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, who knows? Luke Castro, like, what? Who knows what? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, quit trying to force a way to make it make logical sense. And just be honest and say, I'm biased for Luke Castro. I want him to be chaos. I will respect that.
Right.
Don't say, fucking down the hatch, fucking treasure map shit, round the corner to try to bring up why he can beat you. Like, no, because anything, if we don't have a logical debate, I will smash anything you can bring up as to why you think you beat. Logically. Now, if you're just a fan of what he does and don't like what I do on an opinion level, I can't debate that.
Right.
Cool.
Now, let me ask you this, because that's actually a great point. The one thing that we don't have to worry about, because we all in it easy, everybody do their thing. The one thing that's a blessing that we don't have to worry about this first round is prep. Like, you can get everybody at their best 100% because of how much time we got.
Yeah,
like, so there's no real excuse. You can get the best loot. So with that being said, it might be different than what you think in Chaos because you're getting best loot. Not a loot you've seen on X, Y, and Z amount of time in prep. You're getting the best loot that you can get.
And you're helping me make my exact point. You literally just played into exactly what I've been saying people have been doing. If that happens to you, what do you think happens to me? Why is that an advantage for him and not for me?
I see what you're saying. No, it's only an advantage. I see what you're saying. No, that makes sense. The reason why is because every time we see you, it's 100% KC. You giving everything. We've seen Lou baffled and he can like me. Me at 100 is different. If we look, my bad. All right, you right, but let me explain real quick.
I'm ready to shred.
I got you. You right though, but let me say this. You right. But today, let me say this. If you judge it from me, most people who judge the polls, a lot of them said, "Oh, if y'all ain't at 100%, man, we got to see on 100%." Woo, they're judging off what I've been giving them. Nope, everyone's gonna be at 100%. So now it's a different judge. Now it's about literally who's better because there's no other outside things that can happen or get in the way of the preparation because of how much time we got.
Right.
So with that being said, we about to see 100 Lou versus 100 kids. But we've been seeing 100 kids. That's what I'm saying. We've seen 100 kids. All your shit, that gotta be 100, like the 100% your shit or prep because you've been going on. We haven't really seen 100 Lou in a minute. It's been a little, you know what I'm saying? It's been some things there. So that's what I'm talking about.
I understand the belief. Don't get it confused. I understand the belief. I understand that we live in America. This is the underdog country. We want to root for like the
underdog.
All this shit like that. Like that's just embedded in our DNA.
That's a fact.
But again, in my mind, it's like it's the difference between why AI could never beat Kobe Bryant. Like he didn't want to practice. He showed us when he wanted to. Kobe Bryant was always on 100. So when the big moment came, Kobe Bryant this is what he do.
Right.
I'm gonna take you out. All right, so you want to show up and be all fancy? Oh, AI better than this. That's fine. I am this though. I am this. And then every battle again. That's where that kind of what we were talking about. That's where the kid comes into play. So I'm always improving. And you're right. You're getting 100 chaos every battle. But I was better in my Kruger than I was in my Street Ham. I was better in my Bando than I was in the Kruger. Every battle I'm progressing myself. I don't need to do half-ass performances and somebody put a 15,000 in front of me like, you know what? Now I'm going to actually take my passion serious. Nah. This is who I am. That shit, you know what I'm saying? So that shit doesn't rattle me, bro. Like, this is a year. Like, this, like, that shit don't phase me. Like, we can have 3 more months and I'm going to stop. What I have now is what I'm sticking with. And I don't care how
I feel the same way.
It's not going to fuck with what I got.
Hey, Kid Chaos, I feel the same way, bro. I feel like I don't have to change nothing now. I feel like I don't have to change nothing. I don't care how much time that motherfuckers got. Like, I just, you know, I feel like
I know they got you as a huge underdog.
Yo,
right?
and they don't. Yeah, I'm basically, I can't win this joint. You dig what I'm saying? And it's
yeah, everybody got real sick winners, mostly.
Yeah, they got
everybody got real sick winners. Which I never even seen this shit, so I gotta go watch it because I never even seen it.
Like I don't pause. I don't hold nuts on nobody. Like he's dope as shit. Like he's dope. I ain't gonna cap. Like you say, he is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like even though I know it's a chance, if I beat Castro and he beat Jay, I could meet him. I'm still not gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? Like he's dope.
You gotta keep it real.
I'm not just saying this about Lou just to say it. Like I really honestly feel this way. Like he's good, just not like that. But either way, what you're saying?
No, I feel like this though. I feel like I don't know what is like the stigma on my opponent. Like, because listen, I'm not gonna lie. I watched Don and I wasn't a fan at first, right? But then I went to a couple live battles and I seen him perform live, and he kind of like, you know, I'm like, okay, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Yeah. So it was like, all right, boom. But it was never nothing in me that always would have been like, yo, if I ever meet up with him, that it's a possibility like I could take an L to him. And you know what I'm saying? So then when I got the call for this, you know what I mean? I was talking to dude, and I said, "Why?" I said, "I don't think that this shit is a computer program. I think this shit is set up." I said, "Watch, I get Don because niggas know I think Don is trash." I just was like, "Watch." I said, "Watch." And the next day, I got Don. Though I just knew. I just was like, "Yo, people is like watching," and I knew Brooklyn. See, here's the thing: Brooklyn Hands and Hand was booked last year. But somebody didn't come. That battle already been booked. So when that battle came up, I'm like, this wasn't. I mean, P say it was a computer program. All right, cool. But you know what I mean? I think it was, you know, yeah. I personally think niggas was just like, yo, this and this and this and this. So then I'm like, all right, cool. When Don is like getting all like, cause I guess he's being more pushed or whatever. So it's just like niggas is like, yo, this is easy. And then when this nigga said it was a layup, I kind of took that as like, oh, he being disrespectful. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, he being disrespectful. So now I'm focused now. You dig what I'm saying? Like my goal is to beat that. It's like, it's not, I don't care about no 15K round one, bro. I don't care about no 15K. I don't care about nothing. My goal down there in round one is to fuck him up, dog. It's personal now. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's like a real, we going into war. We going into a battle. It's a real battle because I need to win. You dig what I'm saying? Because there's too many niggas that think that you're nice enough. Just last month, everybody was saying he was trash. So you dig what I'm saying? Like, so now, all right, he in the tournament, he battling easy, and then all of a sudden, this nigga is the best motherfucker in the world. And then Champion talking about they like the vets behind them is the reason why he gonna beat me. They couldn't even have a legitimate reason of why he was going to win. It wasn't like he's better, his schemes is better. It wasn't none of that. It was like the veteran leadership behind him is what? You dig what I'm like, what, bro? It's like, if y'all might as well just say I'm NWX biased. You dig what I'm saying? So right.
That's the same thing they said. Hey, yo. Let me tell you something right now. Let's talk, right? Just because Kobe on the court don't mean that Mark Madison is gonna turn into like the sixth man overnight. You feel what I'm saying? Like it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got people that's better than you, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Who's that talking? Well, this Dutch, bro. This Dutch. I wanted to give you a Don DeMarco just now.
Go ahead, baby. You gotta give it with Don DeMarco, baby.
It don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? Don DeMarco. Yeah, man. Like I just don't understand, like how, and that's a whole nother conversation about people joining teams, and it's because certain people on your team, that doesn't necessarily mean that you become better. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of the mojo may drop off on you, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of like overall progression, that doesn't change a bit.
Is it mojo rubbing off on them, or is it
Dutch though? But hold on. I'm sorry, B. Hold on. But Dutch, but listen, in the video, they was saying, okay, T-Top been to 106 in Park. This is why I kind of don't like, this is kind of why I don't like the Champion platform, is because if you're going to do the media, fine, but do the background and the research behind it. Because if you saying NWX T-Top went to 106, cool, but then do the background on me. My brother-in-law, Sko, he was on 106 too. He did the same shit.
Right.
So why can't he give me veteran leadership? You dig what I'm saying? Y'all not even doing the background on each team.
No, but that's more of a like, just like ESPN. Like you don't really go to First Take to get your basketball news. You better off on YouTube with somebody who keep it gutter. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them joints. It's a little political, so. It's certain aspects that, you know what I mean? That's
But that's why I was saying anybody who doing a prediction that's a judge shouldn't be a judge. That's just my opinion. But I mean, it is what it is. But it's just like, I don't know, bro. It just rubbed me the wrong way, bro. When niggas is on the fucking camera putting the NWX sign up, and the niggas is about to judge my, and these niggas is about to judge my battle, cuz you hear me? Like, I don't know, but
as coming from I mean, even though like I bet like from a media aspect, looking at it from the outside looking in, I definitely could understand like how people could interpret it like, damn son, like he already got me out for the count already. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a prejudice toward me off the bat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn son, like, but I feel like honestly, like shit, with that. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that where you stand and the people that's around you, rooting for you, and all that shit. But overall, bro, I take it like this, man. Like, in terms of you and Don Marino, I'm not gonna take nothing away from Don Marino. Don Marino is still a good battler. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I feel like people are kind of like, the narrative that's being told ain't the narrative that's going to be there that day. You know what I'm saying? They thinking that Don's going to go up for the layup and it's going to be uncontested, not knowing that you standing there with both arms up, full height leaping, and that shit about to get pinned, and everybody in the crowd going to have their jaw drop like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what are you doing? And that's what I love about this tournament right here. This tournament is the perfect opportunity for a lot of people to capitalize off the platform. You know what I'm saying? Whoever feel like they're the underdog, use that as motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's your turn to rap, you know what I'm saying? Your 3 rounds, you gotta make sure that everybody know, like, yo, I didn't know. Well, now you know. You know what I'm saying? And whoever, you know what I'm saying? And if you got stepped on, then that person moves on. You know what I'm saying? And that person moves on to the next round. You know, so it's anybody's shot, and not in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I feel like people gotta give everybody the fair shake. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I did it again. Oh shit.
I mean, no, Dutch man, you already know you good. All right, but besides that, how do y'all feel about everybody, all the judges, Uncle Ra, Knowledge, Rita, and who else?
Tony Bro.
Bro, yeah.
Tony Bro.
Right.
I like it better than like. Well, I thought it would be like Papoose and Remy and shit. I like it better than that shit because I like it better than that because I think that these are people who. No, I mean, sounds like Pat, Remy, Drake, anybody who could have been in the industry, but you'll never be able to completely judge it like the people that's doing it now, who make their livelihoods on doing this shit. So that's all I wanted. I didn't care about, like, shouts out to Jada Kiss, one of my favorite, but he can't judge it like Uncle Ra. He can't judge it like Nala. They can't. They just can't. You know what I mean? And it was cool for me at one point to think I would be rapping in front of those people. You know, that I thought Kid was gonna be one of them. That's my third favorite rapper of all time. And so all that stuff was cool, but when it comes down to actually understanding what we're doing, I would much prefer the media to be a part of. I think this is dope. I think I don't see how they can not do this every round because at that point it's gonna be like, oh, you can't. I don't see another way now. This has to be done.
How about y'all?
Chaos? What you think, bro?
I think it's cool. I think it's like, I agree 100% with what you're saying. I think it's definitely better than just random celebrities. I think it's definitely better than random celebrities. I don't think it was.
I wasn't meaning random like in a disrespectful way. Like Kiss is a part of the culture, kick it. Like Remy, these guys are part of it.
I ain't mean random like disrespectful either. I just meant like just celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause in a sense of just somebody who's well known and like battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Rather than somebody who lives and breathes this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just much rather somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I agree with that 100%. Right. But I think, like I said, I think for the most part they're gonna, hey, they like what they like, but I think they all kind of have a similar kind of way they look at things. as far as what I can recall, now I haven't went in like P kind of suggested we go back and see what they thought about other battles and stuff like that. And that is some good advice and sound advice, and I actually probably do that maybe I don't know one day. But from what I recall, you know, I think they have their like everybody somebody like punchers. Let me just say that. Like it seems like everybody they pick like punchers. So it's like, all right. I mean, like y'all have, if I remember correctly, y'all have y'all preferred style that y'all like. But you know, I guess for those who don't have that shit, you gotta get around that shit. Like either way, yeah, that's my only thing. But I don't think that's bad judging. I think it's definitely a step up for what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I'm cool. I mean, I'm cool with the judges. Like, I really didn't like. I mean, I seen 2 of them already make a prediction, so I really didn't like. I mean, it didn't matter if one of them had me winning and the other one didn't. It's just. I want niggas to come in there with like a clear head, bro. And even if you bias, don't put it on camera. You dig what I'm saying? Because then you give us the opportunity to be like, yo, such and such wanted that person to win anyway. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because like for potentially, but this is what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, to be honest, if you go in there like it's really on us. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's really on us. Like if we go in there and just show the fuck out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like no chance. Like you know what I'm saying? Like their hands are gonna be forced. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go in there and go stupid on our opponent, their hands are gonna be forced.
Right.
And they ain't gonna have no choice.
I agree.
It's like, but if it's close, that's when it's going to come into play. You know what I'm saying? That it may, I ain't going to say it will, but it may come into play if that's the case, is if it's a close battle. You know what I'm saying? Then at that point, don't all close battles really kind of come down to what your preference is? You know what I mean? So,
I mean,
it really ain't,
yeah.
it really ain't that much.
Yeah. Damn. You made a good point. Yeah, me.
I'm just saying, like that's at least that's how I choose to look at it.
Right.
So I don't like, you know what I'm saying, put myself in that, like I'm about to try to play a pity party for myself or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, if I go in there and do my thing, like they won't have
but choice. All right, but how about this? How about we do have a close battle. Now, 2 of the judges already predicted that they liked it such and such a style over that. Now you know 2 of them judges is gone. Like just because you had a close battle don't mean
the last one is the fans.
Yeah, true. True.
There's no level of biasness that can outweigh what they put together. They put together 5 judges.
Right.
If it was 3 judges, it has to be odd.
Okay.
Like 3 or 5.
I agree.
If they put 3, then what you speak is, something to fear.
Right.
But this 5, there's
right.
Really no way.
Right. Basically, you saying you can't really get it fucked up if you got like 5 people.
Yeah, they all 5 can't be ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so who do you think has the who do y'all think have the toughest joint on the one joint? All right, let's pick first round. Let's pick the toughest battle from the left side first.
Lou?
Who? Yeah, it might have to be Kid. It might be Kid and Lou. Kid and Lou might be the only one that's. Now, what do you mean? Hold on, because if you're saying tough,
like, all right, like who? All right, like tough.
I guess who has the hardest?
Right. Who has the
Wait. But it's okay. So you saying basically who's the best person? Because whoever.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
Got the hardest.
No, from the entire left side, out of the entire left side, which battler has, in your opinion, what you like, or for who you think is dope? Who do you think has the toughest battle to overturn? Like, who is the biggest underdog on the left side?
I think Gunpowder Pat and that Rubando, they gonna wind up sucking Rubando off. Watch, because Pat got a style, and it's not really receptive to a lot of people, especially people who, you know what I'm saying, with X, Y, and Z. But Pat got a style to him that's not super receptive to everybody, and all it takes is for it not to be receptive to the people who is supposed to, which is the judges.
Right.
And boom, he might. And then everybody loving Bando, so. That might be tough too. I think the rest of them are pretty clear actually, but yeah.
I think Pat got a. I think for a lot of the same reasons, I think Pat has an uphill battle as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think Bando
overcome that shit.
He's so quick.
He still got beat. Like, he still got beat again. So
yeah. I mean, but it's like Bando's so quick, man. Like he's just so. That man can go 5 seconds to shake the room. You know what I'm saying? Like he's quick with his shit. Like,
got 3 names. And he can flip guns, he can flip powder, and he can flip pad.
I know, man. I ain't even think about that shit.
Listen,
damn.
Bro, and I know Rita loves name flips. Like Rita loves fucking name flips. So it's like I know there's at least one judge that, you know what I'm saying? Like he got all that material to work with, like you said, gun, hat, and powder. Like,
oh
bro,
man, I ain't even thinking about that. That's crazy.
See, nobody was thinking that because it don't matter to us, but to a puncher like Brew who like to flip shit,
right,
that don't matter. That's all he do. That's all he gonna do is flip guns out of that.
Right. When I think about
so
that,
what you think that guy do?
I think Pat don't change. I think Pat don't change. I don't think he changes. I think he do him. I think he. I mean, that's just me.
I think the thing about Gunpowder Pat style, I think, to me personally, I think the thing is with him, he's more of a, he's can't get boring. It's in a sense of, like, well, he is hit or miss. I will say that. I don't think it's boring. I think some of the concepts work, some of them don't. But I think what it is he needs to build a little bit. Because because he's more of an entertainer, kind of jokey at times, you know what I mean? And I feel like with any good joke, there needs to be a proper setup.
Right.
There is no joke without a setup. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with his style, he has to figure out how to condense what you need to build on to make what you're reading to have the impact you want it to.
Right.
And I can 100% understand that in a different light, but I can completely understand that because of how I used to write. I used to be really long-winded and really took a lot of time to draw out kind of where I was going. Like I used to take basically half of a round to build my angle and then start punching. Because I just wanted you to set the foundation. I had to realize, how do I build the foundation and give you something to react to as I'm setting the foundation.
Right.
And I think that's what, if Gunpowder Pat figures out how to do that anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, be entertaining as he's giving you the foundation. I think that'd be his biggest, like, insane asset if he learned how to really get to that. Because that could combat what Rue does. But he would have to figure out how to get it condensed.
Right.
Because Rue's not going to waste no time. He's not.
So you gotta. So a nigga like you, Chaos, I would say, and Rue, just to name a few. There's another one in there, but a nigga like, I think Easy, Squeako actually might have a little bit of a harder time. And then because this 2 minutes, Rue gonna get off in 2 minutes a lot more than, like you said, Pat. Just like you might get off in those 2 minutes before Lou. But Easy, Squeako.
That's the first time I heard that.
What you talking about? You know?
No, Lou Castro saying that I might get off quicker than he does, Paul, is necessary. Like most people are saying that I take too long.
No, I'm looking at it. See, I'm looking at it within that 2 minutes. I'm looking at it like if we counting words within that 2 minutes, you're gonna say double the words he done said, which is ultimately more material, more things to digest, which is ultimately just more. You're gonna give more in your 2 minutes than him. That and just like Bando's gonna give more than Pat will. Now the object is for like niggas like me, niggas like Pat who got build up, shit like that. We're gonna have to our build ups we're gonna have to like have 3 huge fire moments that overcome a nigga like Bando's 10 or 15. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You're gonna have Chaos gonna have like 6 punches in the minute and 30. Then the last 30, one more, boom. And then But then Luke gonna have like 3-4 maybe, and you better hope that 3-4 is big enough. Something like that is what I'm looking at. Because Easy build the house up too, and he's gonna have to bring that down too. Because Easy, you build the house too.
I do.
Yeah, he built his own way with the stories. Like,
So how you think this format? So do you think this format is not conducive to certain people? How you feel about the 2 minutes? Should it have been 3?
No, I think
2 minutes is definitely enough.
Yeah, I think 2 minutes is enough too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, motherfuckers gotta. I mean, I guess I can speak for me. I know I build up, but it's a point. It's a point to the build up, because once that shit land, like I said, it hit though. You dig what I'm saying? So with just me, I gotta make sure I tell the story just in like a shorter time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That your build, when it does build up and pay off, you can get about 4 of those build ups and payoffs off. You better hope they outdo your opponents.
Right.
Eight that he might
Yeah,
give
but
in a row.
Don gonna be rapid fire. Don
gonna have like 6, 7 straight. Yeah.
Here's the thing about rapid fire. You know what I'm saying? And for all the battlers out there, you know, it's a risk. Everything comes with a risk. There's no guarantee that your material is gonna stick. Land for the people that judge it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you come out rapid fire back to back and try to do like every 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like 8. Yeah, that's 8, bro. You better hope that all 8 land, or at least 6. And it's like 2 or 4 just land, and you had, and depending where that lands, you have all that dry space. You know what I'm saying? And all that falling flat, you know, that can take away your momentum. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is no guarantee that everything gonna land. It's really gonna be a crapshoot in a sense for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. You know,
I mean,
like,
listen,
people gotta look at it like chess. Like people really have to look at a battle in a tactical format. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just, in my opinion, you can't just write pause. In my opinion, now some people do that and it works for them. To me, I feel like to give the best performance, I feel like to be the best at anything, you have to become obsessed. You can't be the best at anything as a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like this has to be something you obsess over. If you're planning on becoming the best, like if you just want to do it,
right,
just for fun, cool. But until you like put in that, you know what I'm saying, obsessive type time. I can't remember the phrase. It was like something like 10,000 hours it takes to perfect anything or something like that. But it's like if you're not willing to put in that 10,000 hours or 100,000, whatever it is, a little famous quote is. When you're not willing to put that in, it's like what I mean by that is when I construct the round, bro, I even think about this will sound, I'm trying to figure out the word of this. I even think about how big the reaction may be, how long the reaction may take, and I even start thinking about what I could say in between the reaction. Like, if that makes any sense. Like,
right.
Is there any way I can time it to kind of keep this transition going?
Right.
You know
I do the same thing.
I don't just look at, okay, this is a dope bar. I'm also like, okay, what should come after this to kind of string them along to maybe get another reaction out of this? You know what I'm saying? Or if they're going to be too loud, what do I do to give us like a little brief intermission in between I get to my next setup? Because I don't want to be rapping the next setup and they're still reacting and can't hear it. I also don't want to just wait until they get quiet. You know what I'm saying? So what can I say in between that moment that doesn't give anything away but kind of holds a little break so that I can get back to rapping and they hear everything I say? Like, that's how I think about it. Like, I feel like if everybody kind of comes in like that, whatever your weakness is, you'll be able to overcome it. If you really upset about it.
That's what I said.
I mean, listen, but I don't know. All right, I feel like Don about, okay, he does punch a lot, but all them Jones don't hit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them Jones ain't gonna hit. Is some of them gonna hit? Yeah. And from my calculations and from me watching him and studying him, all the Mexican shit hit.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Deprecation shit.
So now you gotta go outside
like they love it.
Right. So for him
running his course though.
But that's what I'm about to say. So
he's running his course, like people, you know what I'm saying, they still love that shit when he do it, or like you looking at it like
No. I'm looking at it like this. If you come with any Mexican, see, listen, a lot of shit, that shit can work for a lot of people he battled because they don't have the type of style that I have. See, I think I have the perfect style for him. That's how I feel. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because like, and so it's just like, he might think that the punching shit works, but that's why I'm saying, like, niggas is running Don his whole resume off, but niggas is forgetting to run mine down. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and when you and when you run mine down and you see the type of caliber of people that I battle and I use that same style, my shit hit all the time because it's real situations everywhere 24/7 out the day, bro. It's real situations. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I got a situation that I can prove that mostly everything I talk about, you dig what I'm saying? Like, you mean I don't have no scratches on my jacket. So for the crowd, they believe the shit that I'm talking about. They don't believe Don. He's a nice rapper, but they don't believe Don. You dig what I'm saying? It's a difference.
This might not come down to believability.
It always come down to believability, Your Honor. You have to make the audience believe the bar.
Bro, it's not. This ain't no audience, bro. These are 4 or 5 judges.
But see, the 4 or 5 judges to me is the audience.
I feel like they not even come from that club. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you might be standing in front of some judges who it doesn't even really matter to them if they get that feeling. Now, I'm gonna say you're wrong.
Right.
I mean, I'm saying I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate just for the sake of just entertaining the conversation.
No, right.
I'm saying, like, who knows? You know what I mean? Like they could, you know what I'm saying? They might be looking at it like that really doesn't matter to me. I want to just hear creative stuff because I'm not no gangster. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in that type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like what A-Verb was saying in DNA in the sense of, like, battle rap is really ran by nerds. You know what I'm saying? The people that really put you on a pedestal and really get you where you want to go really was deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it might kind of work to you. It could.
It could.
You know what I'm saying? Work to the detriment in the sense of,
it could.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean about, like, and I don't even talking about you. I'm talking about also, like, my style. Like, prime example, what I said about them liking punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, my style, it can work to my detriment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't seem like they gravitate towards the super complex shit. They want just some entertaining shit they can instantly get. That may work against me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta do what you do.
Right. I mean, you know me, I'm just betting. I'm betting on it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm betting on me. You mean? Like, I mean, as I'm supposed to, but I just think that people was overlooking the fact that I mean, I don't know. Maybe because Don is being more pushed or because he being seen more. Because I feel like that with, you know, when you could say Squeako and Honor, you know what I mean? Like, your Honor has had viral moments, and it looked like that he's being pushed. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know Squeako, but they know your Honor because you see your Honor, you see Don Marino, you see Ace. Even though in Ace situation they still got bad news like trashing him, but I don't know how. But it's like, you mean, like, you see him too though. And it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of people benefited from perfect timing. And Your Honor, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, like, Your Honor, Swamp, Ace, Don Marino, certain people, like their timing was just, like, you know what I'm saying? They just had really good timing in the sense of, like, I was supposed to battle the first band Legacy. Straight pushed me and Street Hymns back. That was the last time they did releases on YouTube.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Your Honor, Swamp got released on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That was a big moment because that was the first band Legacy. You know what I'm saying? So their timing, and then plus, and not to take away from their performances, Your Honor and Swamp was one of the best battles of the year. Ace put on a hell of a performance. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not taking away from him. I'm just saying, like, even before that, like, Don Marino, he got that YouTube push and that, you know, battling in front of Smack and all that stuff. And now they switched. You got to think about it. Some people in the tournament already battled in front of Smack. But then you got people like me who came later. I've never battled in front of Smack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, certain people are just, like, I feel like just benefited from timing. And then, you know, and then have, like, you know, more of a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not saying that, I don't feel like
you're right. You're definitely right about that. But Easy, but you're not wrong, Easy. Yeah, most people do get that push. Like, I'll be honest, you know, I definitely understand I'm getting that shit.
Right.
Like, and I, you know, of course, the nigga in the shit ain't gonna say nothing about it. Yeah, push me, nigga. But
right.
At the end of the day, if I had to think how they think, they're looking for stars, bro. And I think it's really clear. Y'all definitely showed this up to be a fucking star.
Right.
So why wouldn't they? But yeah, Don is getting a hell of a push, and you know, we not just because a lot of people may not agree it's a well-deserved push. Either way, he is getting that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, yo, we got a comment.
Like you saying, Your Honor, it is there. It's all about numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's a numbers thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we could be the trashiest prime example. We could be Cassidy. And then we gonna still
Hey, no Philadelphia slander on this joint, guys. You hear me?
So they gonna keep it up, man. They gonna just let that shit be what it's be like. Fuck it. You could be the best. Just think about it. Like Rum Nitty didn't just get dope. I don't know what happened, but over the last couple of years, people started to finally, you know what I'm saying,
right,
give him the flowers, and you know what I'm saying. But he's been dope. He's been dope. Just I guess when the people decide they're behind you, you know what I'm saying. Then of course, Smack plays a part. You know what I'm saying. Like they gotta introduce these people to the world. That's how they get their fan base. But, you know, motherfuckers can be trash as fuck. As long as people come to see him, man, Smacking them gonna be like, listen, we want you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all on the show.
It ain't too many trash niggas. It ain't too many trash niggas that people still coming to see, though, bro.
Nah, they're the legends. To be honest, I think most of the trash people that keep getting booked are the legends because they are the only people who can keep going without really being dope. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to really be dope, as you know what I'm saying, as they can be or put on the amazing form because they're who they are. They're A-Verb. They're Surf. I'm not saying these people are trash. I'm saying like they're A-Verb, they're Surf, they're Lux, they're Calico, whoever. They gonna get booked. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people who are getting booked just off who they are a lot of them. We're not going through that. We trash. They say fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they have that advantage of because they were the first. You know what I'm saying? They get a little more lenience. Like QP still get booked. Yeah, he just show up. He still get booked. Because he's QP. Joe no show be Magic. Y'all haven't seen them ask Joe to be on Smack again yet. You feel what I'm saying? Because Joe ain't QP. QP can do that. He don't got him show up and do it because he's good at the name. So they willing to take that risk. They ain't about to take the other one on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta prove yourself. You gotta prove that you don't need Smack for smacking them to want you. Period. You gotta prove you don't need them for them to want to need you. You know what I'm saying? They want to fuck with you.
Wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, damn, I can't even.
Like, it's an NCAA tournament, man. That's what I look at it as, man. Like, everybody got a shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people want to be looked at like mid-majors. You know what I'm saying? Look at Wichita State, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Butler. Butler was a mid-major. They got moved into the Big East because they was whooping niggas' ass. And they didn't know where they came from. Like, yo, who this small school? Where they coming from? They're like, yo, that's Butler.
Hey, yo,
Butler,
Dutch, I got a comment. It say if Jay the Nightwing don't have trouble with stumbling, are y'all perceiving him to be like a threat?
I put a prediction. If Barry, I didn't even put all that. If you don't do this, it's implied everybody gonna come correct. You know what I'm saying? But we only know once we get there. I don't make predictions like that. But yeah, if I'm gonna see him in the finals if he don't choke. That was my prediction early on. And easy, not just because you're right here, bro. I've been. You go watch the shit. I had a little Black Compass. I was on Black Compass Media last night. No, I literally was on Black Compass Media last night. No, the night before last, and I put Jay and Easy as the people I should see in the finals. So to answer that question, yeah, definitely.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to the finals.
I definitely think Jay Knight is like that. Like you know what I'm saying? He's one of them. So it's like if he gets like I've listened to Real Sick. I know a lot of people are kind of unaware.
Right.
I've been following. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I see both sides. To be honest, like I think Jay Nightwing on his A game and Sick, like it's like that's the one battle out of all the brackets I have not been able to call. That's the only one I haven't been able to call. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, like because whoever I got to battle next, and I feel like that sucks for me. But either one of them, I got to battle next if I beat Castro. So it's like I'm just looking at it like, bro, I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna battle, bro. Because both of these motherfuckers are amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Jay is gonna do well. I feel like Jay is gonna show the fuck out. But I don't know who's gonna win. I just know Jay is not. He's gonna come in and put the fuck on the fucking show because he's crazy talented.
Right. Hey, how y'all liking these quarantine zones, like these quarantine battles from RBE and all of that?
I like to keep it on the movement, but I could do without them now. I like to keep the culture moving, but I personally could do without it.
Hey, yo, man, I was dying, man, when I seen that 40 Cal one.
Yo, that 40 Cal joint was disrespectful because I seen 40 Cal versus Cortez, but I seen the minutes say 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I have not put my ears through that pain of watching that damn 40 Cal.
Don't do it.
GKS, please, bro, watch it. just for entertainment purposes, bro. Like he did his own special effects, and he had Cortez
on his shoulder,
and he's rapping to him on his shoulder. Like it was hilarious. Right? Like,
it's funny as shit,
dog. Like, he had you know, the battlerap gun fingers. He had like sparks coming out of him. Like it was hilarious, bro. Like,
and you know what? Cortez about shoulder coming back. And I'm gonna be completely honest, man. And y'all may not agree, but at least to me, right? When I think about Cassidy coming back, 40 Cal coming back, what's my guy named King Lowe's coming back, all those people, right? And when they come back and look like Cassidy looks like 40 Cal looks, nah, bro. That shit is like you found out how magic works. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you found out. You know what I'm saying? Like you found it's like you saw Superman putting his suit back on. It's like, oh, you're actually regular. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was regular, bro. He was light.
Yeah, like you regular, you actually cool, bro. Like not even like I was really like, bro, Dipset was like I said, I grew up where we didn't have really an identity. So we were Southern, don't get me wrong, but it's like we fucked with Dipset down here, like heavy. Right. We fucked with Dipset. Like everybody I was around was like seeing 40 Cal now, like this is like, bro, you're a weirdo, bro. Like, and I thought she was like, I don't know, in this class above regular humans type shit. Like, and now you look regular and shit. Like, bro, y'all don't come back. Just salute the culture and keep it moving, bro. Because as soon as y'all open up y'all mouth within the culture, y'all just show like y'all human, bro. Like, and not saying like that's a bad thing, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, bro, I look up to you in the sense of like you were somebody that inspired me. Now I'm looking at you like, bro, like I don't want to speak to you. Like I am saying I see you somewhere, I'm just go, there go 40 Cal. Keep walking, like
he light, man. Man, he light for real. Like I'm like, damn, because people keep like giving him the attention though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it's because Ill Will ain't do what he was supposed to do. Let's keep it a beam, dog. You mean like
nobody does though. Who has so far though? To be honest, who has really done the job? I don't know what the fuck is up when these people start writing for these celebrities. I don't know if they like. I don't know if they kill these niggas, bro.
Nah. We're not doing that. Because at the end of the day, y'all have opponents that y'all don't really write for. Y'all just get through the battle sometimes and just get the bag. No, hear me out. Let me out. Okay. I'm not saying anybody on this line right now. What I'm saying is that there are battlers out there that just not just only get the bag, but you know, when you see somebody in front of you, you know what I'm saying, you get booked for a name, whatever the case may be, it's a chess move in that, you know what I'm saying, they look at it like that, you know what I'm saying? It will look at it probably like a chess move. I got 40 Cal. I'm not really motivated to battle 40 Cal, you know what I'm saying? Like I never really thought of him as much as an artist, you know what I'm saying, or a rapper, you know what I'm saying? ARP give me the bag, I'm gonna get him out the way, and that's it. But he didn't do the job that he should have done. But he didn't do it because you can arguably say that, you know what I'm saying, there's room left to debate. And a lot of times these battlers that battling these industry dudes, they do that. They leave room for debate. And just do that, you know what I'm saying, you pretty much lost, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can win. You know what I mean? Like,
it got to be a 3-0 every time, yeah.
Right.
Has to be, man.
You gotta humble them, bro. You gotta really like. I think the only person who really dogged one of them people coming back the way they should have been dogged was when Cannabis died to disaster. No.
He said no.
Died to disaster. I feel like that because Cannabis never came back. After that, Cannabis said, you know what? I'm good. Nope. I ain't about to go through that shit again. Now I know some people y'all may not watch Kingdom Dot battles, but it's like, bro, disaster dog walked Cannabis. He beat the shit out of him. And it's like I feel like nobody has been him thing to that extent. Now I feel like Arsenal, like he won, but it's like you didn't like he kind of not humble, but kind of embarrassed them with the grabbing him and shit. But you did it with antics. You ain't really do it like really going crazy on Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like you just. I don't know, man. Like I just want the people to get their ass to it, bro. Like I be there rooting for the battler every time. Like, come on, Art.
Put your money on me.
Like y'all got it. Come on. And it's like they don't do it. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like somebody just really like I don't even want them up with one off stage like crime type shit, bro. Like I don't want them people like to delete their account after they fucking battle somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to really get hurt. And these motherfuckers be like still cocky after him saying Cassidy still has the audacity. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, I don't believe, man. You know what I mean? Make them crazy beats like, man, that's all. The reason we have to listen to them stupid ass beats is because motherfuckers have not whooped Cassidy ass properly. That's the only thing that gave them the courage to make them stupid ass beats to put it out to the world.
Look, he came and beat Disaster and Goods. You hear me?
Fact, man.
And
fact. In his mind, he came back and beat Disaster, Goods, and Arsenal.
I don't know in his mind if he think he beat Arsenal though.
Look, Cassidy didn't win nothing, man.
He did beat Disaster and Goods though.
Right now, listen, he ain't win nothing.
It all goes back to
he ain't win nothing. Cassidy didn't win nothing. It all goes back to the argument now that people have and whether or not that they're winning in battle rap. There's no winning in battle rap right now like that. You know what I'm saying? Cass just left room for debate. And when you do that, people are going to argue that win. All the city argue that win. You can't argue that arse, though. You can't.
Right.
Not at all. There's one you can't argue, though. You can argue Disaster, you can argue Good. You can't argue arse, though. I'll tell you that. That shit was ass.
You can't argue arse, but they both was ass though.
Bruh. Nah, when your own people start booing you.
Because he was ass. I was there.
I don't think Philly is his people, though, to be honest.
What you mean by that?
Like,
the city. Really was looking at the crowd like, I didn't want to.
And now he's doing something in Philly, and all of Philly turned up. I don't know. I'm asking, like, is he like that in Philly where he's like, you know what I'm saying? Where he really is Philly, like, really in place like that?
I mean, he from.
Yo,
babe, don't push no bang bang.
If you want to keep it a thing, like they came out to see Breeze. Like Cassie was really just like the name.
Right. I mean, okay, I can agree to that. I can agree to that. And
that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about the politics. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? I'm just in my mind and just what I view on like YouTube and comments like.
But hold on though. I will say his first card though, versus Goods, he sold that shit out though. Dutch, he wasn't on the card with like Reed. He sold it out. He was promoting his ass off. He sold that joint.
He was how many of those big events that smacked him not sold out though?
I mean, I don't
know.
But
he sold it. He did this. I heard the line was crazy out there in Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? But that don't mean nothing. When he was on that stage, they both was not good. They both was bad. Yeah, Good is my guy, but that wasn't it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that's what's just a luck of the draw, man. That's bad.
That's sad. You can really be like as a battler in this culture, you can be like, I battled Cassidy, the Cassidy we know now, and I didn't clearly beat him. Like what? Like how? Like how can you look in the mirror and say that? That you should
they're gonna say it's a name on a resume. You know what I'm saying? Like the way Bird battle groups. You know what I'm saying? It's something they always wanted to do. You know,
but they took that serious. Both of them took that serious. Regardless who you think won, you can tell Bird and Moose really came to like kill the other.
All right, I got this joint for y'all. Everybody on here though. Who y'all assuming battle rap start though? Who do y'all have? Let me get y'all early predictions for this though. Sue, Surf, and Lux.
You said between Surf and Lux?
Yup.
Yeah, Surf and Lux.
I think the history, we're gonna look back and say Lux won regardless. I think in the moment it's gonna be a really close battle.
Damn, I never heard it like that before. That actually makes sense because they'd always look back, Lux did win, wind up winning.
Lux gives you material that doesn't age. You know what I'm saying? Material like ages well. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like a lot of these people, you go back and look, and it's like trendy shit. You know what I'm saying? Their punchlines with some trendy shit, or it's just like it just doesn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's proven a narrative not to be false. Like Hollow did this angle of Lux doing coke. And now we look at Lux doing healthy things. We look back on that battle and we don't view that the same. Like it doesn't feel like, I don't know, you don't get that feeling of, damn, Lux could probably be doing coke. Like I watched the battle like 2 weeks ago and it's like, I don't know. Like I went back, I mean I go back and forth with that battle all the time, to be honest. So the last time I watched I said Lux. But I think the time before that I said Hollow. So maybe that was the battle ever. But that's just why I feel like with Surf, he's gonna be Surf. Like, come on, like, when he battled Reed, he really didn't have crazy shit. He did. I don't care what nobody say, he did. But it was just like, all right, like, it's cool, it sounds good, Surf has a way of saying stuff, but I don't go back and, like, want to look at none of that shit.
I think I got
crazy shit, great Asian shit. Like, what?
I just don't think Surf could lose, like, you know, whether we won't let him lose, no matter what the reason is. If I had to put my money, I'll be a fool to bet against Surf. Just no matter the reason, like no matter what I thought, what was the truth, what was the lie, it's gonna end up Surf winning. Like that's just what he do. You know what I'm saying? And whether you like it or not, he gonna end up winning. A lot of fans maybe let him win, whatever. He gonna win.
I don't know if that applies to Lux though. Like him battling Lux. Maybe if he was battling somebody else, I would be like, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But like, I don't.
I think it applies to Lux better, to be honest.
No, that's what I said. I think that might. Yeah, what your Honor's saying might apply to Lux more than Surf in this battle.
No. I'm saying it still applies to Surf. I'm saying like. I think it actually fits worse for Lux. Like I feel like if it was a different battle in the first for Lux, he might be better to combat that. But I think because it's Lux, and in my opinion, every time Lux battles, they want him to lose. Like they just like because it's Lux, it's just like they just want him to lose. Like they really want somebody to humble Lux. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, we've seen him die already to Murder Mook the second time.
Right.
I feel like the first time Loaded Lux won, at least as far as what they put out in the Snack DVD, I feel like Lux won that, and then Mook destroyed him the second time. But it's still like, you know what I'm saying? For the majority of Lux's career, he's been like, you can't, no one's ever been able to clearly beat Lux.
Somebody
So
got
I feel like
dog in the background.
They always root for the opposite, in my opinion. So I feel like with Surf, it actually might work better, because Surf always finds a way for his fans to debate for him to win, and Lux opponents always usually get that benefit of we just want Lux to lose. You know what I mean? So I feel like it might hurt Lux more battling Surf.
I understand that point too. I just don't. I think that, you know, when it comes to when somebody says top 5 battle rappers, who would you say first? Would you say Lux or would you say Surf?
I say Lux.
Yeah, you're gonna say right. Me too. I would put Lux first. I think his name would just pop up before Surf. So I think we know how important Lux is like to the culture. So maybe have it, but we know how cocky like Surf is. I think it's the opposite. I think they want Surf to get calmed down.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he like, you know, from the outside looking in is like, you know, Lux been Lux for like a while. His, you know, healthy and all of that stuff that he, you know, he promoting. He's been that like for a while. We really just start seeing Surf again. And he came back on some, yo, I'm the champ here. I'm the best at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, but go and have and lose a third round to like a nigga like Reed.
But that's just preparation. You know what I'm saying? He cut his round short and all that. But I feel like, listen, as a battler, I just don't get it. Like, in terms of like cutting your round short or underpreparing or taking your opponent, like, y'all just don't get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just come from an era where you show up with all your rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I come from a competitive nature.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just what, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I feel 100% what you're saying.
You know, it's
that era of like competitive nature, because like nowadays, I feel like all of these conversations we're having about does winning even matter anymore and all that shit like that, that's what's killing the culture. That's what's killing the competitive nature. Who's going to want to win if you're literally saying you don't got to win?
Right.
You're literally telling us we don't got to win. Who the fuck is going to want to win? Why do you think back then you have, and that's why I tell people all the time, especially when these vets, like I want to get on the phone on the podcast with one of them vets who try to like downplay their road to PGs and ours now. Like, I don't want to tear a lot of that logic up, because a lot of the shit, like I said at the beginning, because like, you were one of the first. You know what I mean? Like, y'all were one of the first to do it. So it's like y'all had passion, y'all had hunger, and all this other shit like that. And it's like now people are just getting these like fucking, because of y'all, people are getting these just like freebies, because it's like it's all about selling tickets now.
Right.
It's all about selling tickets. Like, motherfuckers don't win no more. Like, this tournament is now making people want to feel like they got to win just in this tournament. Though. There's no doubt in my mind, after this tournament, the people who really are competitive are going to stay competitive. The people who aren't and bullshit are going to go right back to bullshit. Because look, like Champion doing episodes and podcasts, you know what I'm saying? People, bloggers doing all this different shit talking about, does winning really matter? Yes! Why is that a question? Yes, it does. But because y'all now presented the question, now there leads to doubt. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because the question has been posed, now you feel like there has to be two sides to the argument. And there's not. This is a competitive sport. You should go into it wanting to win. Period. I battled a dude in like a month or two ago. And motherfucker, his owner hit me up talking about, man, I'm paying you this bread and you know, I just want to be sure you're going to put a good show. Like, bro, I don't know what you heard about me, but I ain't none of these other battle rappers you probably going to pay like none of, bro, listen, I don't care who he is. Bro, you're in front of me trying to act like you're a better rapper than me. I'm about to prove you're not. Period. And I got paid as well. And so because of that, I take it seriously. I got paid to do a job, bro. Like, I take my reputation and who I am, like, I take that serious. And I feel like, basically, just to get back to the point, shit like that. Change it. But I feel like to get back to the point, that's what's ruining the culture. You know what I'm saying? People not giving a fuck and people telling them you don't have to give a fuck. I get it. I get the selling tickets. I get the entertainment. I get all that. Don't get me wrong. I get it's a business. But I feel like as far as the purist in me gets frustrated. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I don't understand that, bro. Like, if I felt like I lost the battle, bro, I couldn't sleep.
Right.
You feel me? Like, when I was coming up, if I felt like I lost, I couldn't sleep that night, bro. Like, I was plotting revenge. Like, bro, the next time when I see him, bro, I will make sure I go, like, and to this day, like, that hunger sits in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, I don't know. So to me, it's just, I'm sorry, like, that, as you can tell, that shit pisses me the fuck off, bro. Like,
I mean, if I can, if I can give you
wanting to win and y'all telling me like I shouldn't care anymore. Like, fuck out of here.
Hey, or listen, if I can give you the objective, like speaking from the other side, is like I think they all had that type of hunger until they got to the position where they're at now. You dig what I'm saying? And maybe the position where they're at is like made them like stop being hungry, because you can name anybody who's popping now. You can name anybody. Back when they first started, they was doing the same shit that we doing. They was focused. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and that's that's just not in battle rap though. That's in life. That's in like a job and all that shit. You know, once you reach that higher standard, once you in that position, you don't feel like you got to do the work that you had to do when you was on the come up. And technically, you don't.
Yeah, complacency. Exactly. Complacency kills progression.
Okay,
I 100% agree.
I agree. I agree as well.
I 100% agree. And I feel like a lot of that. And which that was a really good point. But a lot of what you're saying, that like, you know what I'm saying, actually that all still is to the point of, and actually it's kind of not a fair way, but it's like, it kind of is my issue with the whole bet argument, the PG thing, because it's like, they were the first.
Right.
Because they were the first, they got popular. You know what I'm saying? They were the popular ones. I feel like because of that popularity, they haven't tried to push the envelope because people are holding on. Like, nostalgia nostalgia is a hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying? Like nostalgia is a hell of a drug. You feel what I'm saying? It like people are gonna like want to combat something forever if it's something they've already previously held on to. And because of that, I feel like these vets don't feel like, to your point, they don't feel like they got to do anymore.
Right.
Because it's like, bro, I'm here, and regardless of what I'm doing now, you can never take away what I've done. And because people will always hold on to that, I don't gotta win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta win. Like, people are always gonna miss me because they're gonna hold on to me as their introduction to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your first thing you saw was Arsenal and you fell in love with his ability and watched him all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You see Arsenal come back, win or lose, you're gonna want to see him again. He was your
Facts.
introduction to this shit. Damn, like, I still want to see him again. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely made a good point, so I feel what you're saying.
So I mean, we we coming towards the end. We gonna wrap this up. I got one little question for y'all though. I seen it on the book, so I'm willing just to get your honor take and Kid Chaos take plus Dutch. Okay, listen, you got your daughter and your son is 15. The girl come home pregnant, or your son come home gay. Which one are you upset with?
The son coming home gay. Fuck that. Because what happened out there where you left straight and you came home gay? Tell me the story. Like, what happened up there first? We got to figure this out. Cause, you know what I mean? We know what happened. She got fucked. All right. What the hell happened? You said he came home gay? You know what I'm saying? He just came home gay? Like, who did this to you? Like, what did you tell me, son? You want to, that's some simple context. So that one, yeah, I'm be a little pissed at that one. That one will make me mad.
Hey, yo, Kid Chaos, what about you, bro?
Man, I kind of agree with your honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want to say it like that, because I got 2 girls and a boy.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, I'm still thinking in my mind, like, if my babies came home, like, pregnant, like, you feel me? Like, I'm just picturing it in my head and shit. My heart beats fast right now.
Right.
I don't know, but it's like,
I guess I don't have no kids, so I probably don't see it like that. I ain't thinking the girl that much. I just don't want my son to be gay so much.
Right.
But yeah, you might.
I don't. Yeah, trust me. I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and especially like, because as a dad, you feel as if, because that's such a complicated topic. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole gay thing, like, is it nurture versus nature?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily in that sense, but it's more of a where does it stem from? Like, is homosexuality something you're born with? Is it something that you learn and you adapt to? Like, what is that? Because if it's something you're born with, then I guess that alleviates the dad of having any ownership in his son being gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, now the dad has to, like, feel like anyway, because, like, okay, you're just born with it. But if it's nurture, then you're thinking about it like, okay, what did I do or didn't do to make you, you know what I'm saying, feel like this is the lifestyle you want to choose? So it's a, I don't know. That's a shit, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a tough one, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That's a tough one.
Dutch.
So my answer is I don't know.
That shit's tough. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. I can't call it. I'm leaning towards, like, you know what I'm saying, if I find out my son is gay. But at the same time, like, I have family members that had kids young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I've seen, like, the struggle they had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Being a single mother and everything like that. Father not being in it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The baby father not being in their life and shit like that to help and support. So I see that, and it's like, I don't want my daughter to go through that. You know what I'm saying? That emotional pain. And knowing that, having that feeling like, yo, is there something wrong with me? Like, why is the father not? You know what I'm saying? If that happens, you feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like almost close, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes. It's like I never want to see my daughter, you know what I'm saying, go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like going through, like having to be a kid, raising a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, your child is gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's tough.
Yeah, man. That shit tear your heart up, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that should tear your heart up, man. And then there's a connection that comes. You know what I'm saying? Then you think about further down the line, like, bro, like, now you have a man, you have kids. I know how that affects women.
Right.
So what if this dude ain't shit? You know what I'm saying? That means for the rest of your life, you gonna have to endure a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Because
and most likely he ain't going to be shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, he's young.
Right.
He's young. He's probably gonna, hopefully, because if he's not a child, then he's been
right. yeah. We ain't gonna even talk about right. We ain't even going there. Right. Right.
Let's say that first.
Right.
When it comes on pregnant, she's better be pregnant by a kid.
Right. Facts. Agreed.
Another kid that got her pregnant.
Right.
Now, if that's the case, then it's like what Dutch said, that makes sense. She's a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's more likely he ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? 16, 17. Bro, if I would have got a girl pregnant, man, listen, I'd have probably got a friend pregnant the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like you don't really understand the ethics of really being a man at that age. It's like the same thing as a woman. You don't understand how to truly carry yourself like a woman at that age. Like when they say college is the most fun of your life, that's when people really start figuring out who am I going to be in my character as an adult for the rest of my life. You're an adult, like 60-70% of your life. You're a child for a minuscule woman, and you're an adult for the rest of your life. So you're gonna make bad decisions. So it's like, but to have your daughter come home, have to endure that. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, I know, like, just being real. Like, I know I ain't been the best dude. These my feelings at first. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh out of prison. I was still trying to understand how to be a free man again. I just fucked up shit. So it's like just thinking of that, especially me as a child, and then making a child with a woman. It's like, man, that could go so good. Like, it could go good. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna all be bad, but there's just a possibility where it's like, man, that could really fuck her up for a while. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, it's like, that's important. That's really important, especially as me thinking about my little girls. Like, I really want them to be emotionally strong women.
Right. Well, I mean, I said that I seen it, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna bring it up to y'all because, you know, honestly, that those are situations that really can happen in 2020 right now. Like the times that we is in, like right now, like that happens now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we seeing like shit on social media that you know, parents is allowing their kids to pick their preference now. What, at 6 now? At like 7? You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's closer to like the shenanigans, I mean, as we think though. So in that situation, you know, I would have to pick. I'd rather my girl be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't nobody picking that game.
Yeah, I'd rather my daughter be pregnant because I can help her through that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the thing is, it's embarrassing to you. I think we're gonna love our kids regardless.
Fact.
But come on now, we all probably got street niggas around us. Like, how your nigga end up in a fact? Like, that's just not something we, you know what I'm saying? We ain't from that era. See, bitches been getting pregnant at 13 for a long time.
Right. Fact.
Like, we can't really, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the ones hard to swallow, bro.
That's a good.
Okay, all right. I mean, well, listen, we about to log off in a minute. I appreciate y'all calling up, man. You know, we gotta do this. If y'all want to promote Your Honor, if you want to start like promote your social media, anything you promoting, your YouTube or whatever, then you could go Kid Chaos and then my man Dutch.
Absolutely. You go follow me, Your Honor 202 on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook. Don't really worry about it, but stay tuned for the Ultimate Madness, man. This shit should be fire, baby. This shit should be fire.
Well, shit. My Twitter is Kid Chaos MIA. I had to switch that. But everything else is KCMIA90. My Instagram, my Snap and shit, my SoundCloud, all that shit is KCMIA90. And like I said, my Twitter is Kid Chaos MIA. And shit, same thing goes for that, man. I just pay attention to this tournament, man. Salute to y'all fellas, man. I really want everybody to do good, regardless. Of course, as a competitor, only one of us can win. Ultimately, I want to win. I want all of us to be good, bro, because that really solidifies our class.
Right.
Somebody should be invested in.
I agree.
Always, you know what I'm saying? All of us need to really show up and go the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to make these judges feel like they had the toughest decisions of their life. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's going to lead to us eventually, whether we lose it or not, over the next couple months, year, whatever, that leads to us getting more opportunities.
Right.
Hey, but why didn't Swamp and Riggs and it's another one that didn't do it? Why didn't Riggs like what happened to Riggs? Like why they wasn't in it? You know, kid.
I know Swamp opted out.
Yeah.
Swamp, and I think for good reason. Swamp felt like that was he's kind of already on a certain path. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause remember at the time when this was announced, he had Twerk coming up. And he had K-Rock coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had some bigger battles. So you know what I'm saying? His mind, he's kind of like, if I do good with these, I'm going to be good regardless. You know
Right.
Because of that rig, I think he didn't get the invite. I'm not sure. Because I think Rig, it's kind of put in a little more work than most of the people in the class as far as the time with URL. And I think it was kind of the same thing with Cuban. Like I think he said that like with Cuban, he had told him like leave the spot for somebody else because you kind of done some stuff. So if you don't mind, like let's have that spot for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who hasn't quite done as much as he can use his opportunity. So
right.
As far as
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It do.
I didn't think of that.
Well, I mean, I appreciate it. Listen, no, I appreciate them niggas for not doing it because I got the call after them niggas. You hear me? You hear me? I was the replacement. For real, I was the replacement, so I appreciate them niggas. You know what I mean? Now I'm about to smoke y'all, man. But hold up, before we end this, if y'all had somebody other than yourself winning the tournament, you mean like me? Who would it be?
I'm about to go with you, Easy. To be honest with you, and Jay the Nightwing.
Jay, right? Yeah.
Two of my favorites. You already know he's one of my favorites. So it just ain't nobody just because we on the phone.
Right. Yeah.
But he was already one of my guys. Just the way he talked, the way you speak, bro, the things you're talking about. You know, man, that shit can relate to anybody. Like you ain't have to been through that to feel that it was real, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Half the time that's the battle. Half the time that's just the battle. Like so, yeah, definitely. Oh shit, Ace! I gotta be on my Ace. Damn, I forgot about Ace. Yeah. Ace. It's gonna be Ace and Easy in the finals, and it's gonna be it's gonna be me and Castro in the finals, and then it's probably be Ace and Easy in the final in their bracket, and then it's gonna be me versus Easy, and then it's just gonna be me.
Salute to that.
I think I couldn't pick one. It kind of be the kind of similar thing what Yana said. I kind of like give like some maybe examples. Like if I took myself out of it, because Yana, you put yourself back in it. But if I take myself out of it,
my bad. My fault.
Like, hey, y'all had to let me know, motherfucker, I'm going to win, bro. Like I ain't gonna put my nigga in. Like I'm going to win. But I say real sick of Jay. You know what I'm saying? From this, that's why I really like, man. It can be hard to beat for a lot of people, man. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know that they different. I think Will Bando got a shot too, just because again his condensed rapid fire style. Just for that, because again, we're not looking at replay value. They're looking at in the moment. Will Bando does that in the moment. Then you can go back and be like, yeah, this was kind of watered down with a lot of name flips. But in the moment, you know what I'm saying? So I think
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But I think on the other side, man, y'all got some. There's so many things.
Yeah, that's the West over there. That's like the West.
Y'all got some intangibles over there, man. Because I feel like Don Marino, and I'm not a fan of it.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about what all the tournament means. Maybe
90 seconds.
Be involved, whatever the case may be. I think he has a shot. I think Ace has a good shot. I think. Well, I feel like everybody on that side, because I'm thinking about it, I really want to say Easy, then I want to say Hands, then I want to say Kruger, then I want to say Farm. Like, really, it's like, y'all shit on the crazy, bro. Like,
right.
That shit like the West, bro. We like the East. For real.
It is.
I'm bro.
This side is a little heavy.
60 seconds.
I'm bro.
He said he brown.
I'm Kevin Durant. I'm Durant when he get back. When he get back healthy, I'm Durant. That's what this is.
All right,
I'm Durant.
You could have been D-Rose, Paul Pierce, back in the team.
All right, listen, man. I appreciate everybody calling up, man. You already know, man. I do wish everybody put on because I know we all can't win. So I wish everybody put on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, folks. I'm trying to. If I see any one of y'all, I'm trying to smoke y'all, man. I'm trying to smoke y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No cap. Hey, keep doing your thing. Like this show, you got people happy listening. Keep doing your thing, man.
All right, bros. I appreciate y'all.
Your honor, if I see you in that semifinal.
10 seconds.
It was nice knowing you. You feel me? Even if I see you in the final.
It's nice knowing you.
It's nice knowing you.
Don't even do it, bro. Just go ahead and lose the lose shit. When you come across here, I'm telling you.
Right.
That shit crazy. Everybody done right now. Shit.
I'm done.
Everybody just keep looking at it. How many of y'all just wake up and keep looking at it like
I'm done, man. I'm done.
I don't read it. I don't wake up and read my shit for that fact. I feel like if I read it too much before we know when it's coming back, I'm gonna get tired of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna feel like it's not good or some shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna start switching too much and trying to
shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of just sitting. Now when they announce it back on, you know what I'm saying? But it's 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away, whatever. That's when I'm gonna get back in it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm kind of just away from it.
I'm prepping. I'm not prepping. I ain't doing it like that. I'm done with the week, but I'm prepping for the next guy. I got some, just some universal gun bars. I can go for Bando, I can go for that, and then once we'll see about that. So all I gotta do is fill in a few tailored person. You know what I'm saying? But right there, I'm just going for the next guy with a few universal gun bars.
Easy. What you looking like? You done with
Don? I've been finished with Don like 2 weeks ago.
Bang.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I wrote his.
Hey, that money tax free?
Huh?
Is that money tax free?
I mean,
that's a question I had too. Like
10,000 of it is 9,009 because you gotta claim anything over 9,000.
Oh yeah, I think we gotta claim anything over like ain't it 10?
999.
9999, right?
Yeah, you gotta claim it.
Damn, so that means ain't it like 30%?
Oh well, then I'm gonna have to take a risk then, cause
we got Ozark that.
Yeah, they got me fucked up.
Right, I ain't claiming that dog. He's tripping.
I'm like, nah, they lied. They just let me get some big battles up.
Man, I'm taking that shit to the check cashing place. You hear me?
Shit like that.
Nah, but the contract coming soon. I don't think Smack gonna lie the way we gonna lie. Smack gonna keep it good.
I know. I see.
Talking
about contracts and shit. I'm like, oh shit, it's getting real out here.
Bang.
All right, man. All right, y'all, man. I'm out though. You hear me? I'm out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate your time, man.
All right. Thank you. Good show. Easy to block, have that shit, man. You know what I mean?